All right, next product we're going to review today is the CURT Echo Mobile Brake Controller System. We're pulling this camper with a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4x4. It does not have a built-in brake controller. I have installed a 7-way pin, and I was kind of hesitant on wanting to purchase a whole brake system and the controller with the knob and everything. So I found this guy here, and this is supposed to be able to work. The great thing is when we eventually do upgrade the tow vehicle, we can just pull it off of this one real quick and plug it in. It can go to any truck, any trailer, as long as it's got a 7-way pin. So let me show you where I got this real quick, how much I spent on it, and then we'll go through the process of installing it and seeing how it works. Okay, so I got this guy on Amazon, $220, $21. And that's basically it. All right. A link to this will be in the video description, also on rdrv.net. I know you can purchase this on eTrailer, but I decided to purchase on Amazon so I can get some more points on my Amazon Prime card. So basically, this just plugs in line between your vehicle and your trailer and connects via an app on your phone or device, and gives you the ability to control your brakes through the app while you're driving. So I've got it right here, so let's go ahead and flip the camera around and take a look at it. Alright, I'm not sure why the packaging is upside down, but here it is. Looks like the hooks are on the top. I guess it really doesn't matter. But here's the device itself. It comes with the actual controller device. Okay. Has a little strap inside here that this will strap on this device and then strap somewhere on the vehicle, so this doesn't wiggle loose and remove and fall, and then you lose your device. Just a little rubber strap. Also comes with a looks like a PIN number for and some instructions on how to set up the app, and some warranty information and installation information here. So should be pretty straightforward. Watched a video on this before I got it, and that's how I just kind of discovered it. But it's just a quick review. You just plug it in line, download the app, and then when this device senses that you hit the brakes, it will then apply, meaning the brake lights trigger, it will then apply the brakes on the electric brakes to the device. So this guy here, I'm assuming, gets the power from the car, from the vehicle, and then that's how it then communicates to the app and goes from there. So we'll figure it all out together. My vehicle also is I have it set up to be a 4-pin to a 7-pin adapter. I was told that this will still work using that method. If not, then I will have to do some extra wiring, but I want to make sure to test this and get it all done before we leave for our first trip. Alright, so it looks like we need to download an app, so there's a little QR code, so let's go ahead and scan that and see if we can get the app downloaded. One Control Auto is what it's called. Now most likely I'll download this app to another device because I don't want to use my cell phone for this. I use my cell phone for other things while driving, GPS and audio and music, stuff like that. I'm sure this will run in the background, but the ultimate goals, from what I'm to understand, is you want this app to be on and open at all times, so you can do an override by pressing the button on the screen to manually apply the brakes, just in case you get into a tail swing or if you need it for any reason. So let's go ahead and open the app. We got this ready. Okay, I guess you gotta scroll all the way down, read all that, and then agree. Allow location. Register. All right, now we're ready to go. And apparently you can add different trailers too. So you add the device and then you can pair up to different trailers. So because you set the braking power and everything for the trailer that you're pulling, but if you have multiple trailers that you're pulling, you can easily use this for multiple trailers. Select the trailer you want, your custom settings will come up. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get this thing plugged in and see if it'll get it paired up. All right, so here's my 7-way. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this guy in. Make sure it's in there all the way. And I do not have any lights, so that probably indicates that I need a 12 volt to power this device, because I have this hooked up with a 4-pin and it does the right, left, brakes, and ground, but I don't have a 12 volt adapter plugged into it, and I think that that's what I'm going to need for this. So I've got to do some work, and once I get that wired up so I have the 12 volt system, then we can move on to the next step of this project. Alright, I took the 7-pin out and rewired it so we have a 12 volt lead. Let's see if this thing powers up now. See the blue light? Blue light flashing indicates on our little cheat sheet card here that device not paired, no trailer connected. So that's the first step. We got the blue light flashing. Now we need to go and pair it to our mobile device. Alright, so I went ahead and installed this on the device I'm going to be using for the brake controller, a separate secondary old phone that I don't need service on to use this. I'm going to go ahead and open the app. The device is plugged in. It's blinking blue, as we saw. So we just open it up. We're going to be installing this Echo device down here. So we hit pair device, and right now it's scanning. I'm going to go to my Bluetooth settings and see if I can find it. There it is, right there, Echo brake controller. Oh, where'd it go? Right there. And it's asking me for my PIN. Again, I went into the settings. I'm not sure why I didn't put it on through the app, but the card here has the PIN number to access it, so we'll go ahead and enter that PIN. And it says prepared. Let me go back to the app. And there, now it goes. It says it's paired but not in range for some reason. I'm not sure why. Go ahead and select and hit connect. Pairing successful. Alright, so we have, looks like 5 different profiles. So we'll just go ahead and select the first profile. And I'm going to say this is for the Jeep. Trailer. Profile 1. Okay. So the first one there is going to be for the travel trailer. And we hit finish. And Jeep is the car. Travel trailer is the trailer. And hit open. Warning, once control auto app must be operating in foreground of your cell phone applications. Operating one control auto in the background of your cell phone applications may cause delays in braking response when using manual button. That's why we're using a separate. That's why I decided to use a separate device, because I want this device here to be my brake controller. I'll probably have it permanently mounted here near the dash somewhere so I can easily touch it and it's always on. It says, should the Bluetooth become disconnected while driving, Echo will continue to function safely using the most recent program settings. So that's cool. So it has some a memory in it. And then, warning, trailer 7 has become disconnected from the vehicle. Safely stop and okay. And it's probably because we don't have the trailer connected. So let's go back and connect it to the trailer real quick. Now, obviously, we don't have the trailer connected to the car. but in this case all we're going to be doing is connecting the trailer wire harness to the device. So let's go ahead and get this thing plugged in. Alright, looks like we got a green solid light in there. Let me see if it right in there. Let's go check, see what the green solid light means on the little cheat sheet card. Now this card I'm going to go ahead and leave in the glove box. Just in case I need that pen to hook it up to a different device if this device fails on me. So here's this little cheat sheet card. So it does have the pin required to connect to the Bluetooth. Device paired and trailer connected, solid green. Alright, so that's what that means. Let's go ahead and open the app back up. Let's go ahead and open again. Accept this warning. Avoid distracted driving. Accept. And there you go. Now let's see, I'm going to go ahead and press the brakes. And you can kind of see right here, see that little indicator? That tells me that the brakes are being applied on the trailer. Now I can adjust the sensitivity. Looks like by 5, maximum output, and then the sensitivity adjustments I can do by 1. Now when I press it, I'm not sure. I have to look at the instruction manual to know exactly what that means. But we can adjust the maximum output and the sensitivity level. Now the hazard light off, because this braking system operates the brakes based on the brake lights being pressed. So if you're on the side of the road and you put your hazard lights on, the device itself thinks that you're just hitting the brakes over and over again, flashing the brakes. And you don't want that to happen. So if for whatever reason you have to stop on the side of the road, or you have your hazard lights on, which is frowned upon when driving anyway, though some people do it in heavy rains and things like that, I don't suggest you do it. You want to make sure you turn this hazard light off. Right? It will actually turn your hazard lights on. Hazard light bypass. Toggle this on position anytime your vehicle hazard lights are active. This will help prevent your brakes from doing that pumping with your hazard lights. And then if you want to apply brakes manually, again, this will be mounted permanently on the dash. All you have to do is press and hold this, and it's going to apply the brakes on the trailer. So that is what's going to apply the brakes. Now that feature would be on a control panel, like a squeeze button or a knob or a push button or something in the device, in the car, if you were to install a hardwired brake controller. But this here gives you the ability to do it with an app. I'm down here under the trailer now, and though it's difficult to know, and once we get on the road we'll have a final test, but when I press and hold this brake button, I can actually hear the brakes applying. So the brakes are working, the controller's working great, and this device I can take anywhere with me, in any device, in any trailer, in any vehicle. Alright, I don't have to worry about any accessories, or I can lend this to a friend, I can take it to another vehicle. If I rent a vehicle, I can put this in there even if that vehicle does not have a brake controller. So far this is a thumbs up. We'll go ahead and test it out in the real world, see how it looks. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned, obviously we're going to have more videos.